So this has been totally one of those years that the bombshell needs a year from the year that she's had. Now, I don't know if y'all been watching my YouTube channel or not since January, but there's only been one good thing that's happened this year, and that's my SUV, and I am so grateful for that. But anyway, long story short, I was going to sing Monster Mash in costume for you all, but there was something that happened to my family this week. My stepdad, dad to me, was having some breathing problems, belly breathing, on, let's see, what day was that? All my days are running together. Tuesday. And so then they had to, well, they didn't call they got the ambulance, they got him to the Flora, Illinois hospital, and then things escalated from there. They had to get him airlifted. Well, then we had problems with that, but eventually he wound up airlifted to Barnes in St. Louis. And there's just been so much going on trying to find out what was going on, because the Flora, Illinois hospital thought he had a minor heart attack. They're not really ruling that out. There was water on the lungs and around the heart area. They've been trying to work and find out more with tests, it seems like every day. We really are just grateful that for all the work everyone's doing, and so thankful that the Lord is helping in this process of finding out what's wrong. And we know stress does a great deal of harm on a body, and there has been a great deal of stress in our family. But I do want to go ahead and fulfill one thing that I was supposed to do tonight, and I'm going to sing Monster Mash for you, but I won't be in costume. Like I said, this has not been the greatest year, but I want to fulfill my promise. So let's sing this. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires sleep, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. It caught on in a flash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rockin', all the diggin' sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal of the Kicker Five. They did the mash. They played the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They played the mash. It caught on in a flash. They played the mash. They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist? It's now the mash. It's now the monster mash. The monster mash. And it's a graveyard smash. It's the mash. It's caught on in a flash. It's now the mash. It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool. Drac's a part of the band. And my monster mash, it is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell him bombshell sent you. They did the mash, then the monster mash, the monster mash, and do my graveyard smash. You can mash, you'll catch on in a flash. Then you can mash, then you can monster mash. Oh, monster mash, oh, monster mash, oh, monster mash, oh, monster mash. Okay, so there we go. I fulfilled my promise, even though I wasn't in costume. Sorry about that part. Um, I did want to say on a happy Halloween to one and all. I hope you had a safe Halloween. I hope you got some great candy. And if you came and saw me tonight, we had rockin' fun. Um, I got to see a lot of familiar faces. Angie and Bree, that was great seeing you both. And you look like you're both happy, doing well. So happy for both of you. Bree is getting too grown up. It's just amazing to me. As for the other kids, we had a lot of adults trick or treating. But you know what? I'm so glad that you all are getting candy, and hopefully, you know what? Whether it was candy you all got or some toys from Arby's, because trust me, I did a lot of kids' meals. Um, I hope you had a good time when you came to visit. I had one to take my picture, but there was a lot of creativity. I have to comment on this. Um, Usually you'll see a lot of store-bought costumes, not this year. I've seen a lot of people who have apparently put in the time and effort and actually took time with their kids and came up with some really great costumes. I seen a little girl going as a chef, and she used her bowl to collect candy. I seen a dad with his kids, and they were dressed up as graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallow. It was totally cool. I had a dad take my picture for I don't know what reason, and it was just great. My cousin was here. She helped trick or treat. I got to see her daughter, which was really cool, and they came in and visited with Grandma and Grandpa, so it was totally cool. Afterwards, it's like a tradition now for 2 years. I go in over to Sonic and I picked them all up corn dogs to eat, and it was just so cool to spend the time together more than anything else, and just it was just a great time had that left a lot of stress. I do want to have another video for a separate reason, and I hope I can find that paper. I made some notes about a situation that happened to me this past Thursday, and I feel like I've got to share it with you all. I want everyone to be informed. I just it's a deeply moving situation, and I just feel like it's got to be shared. So thank you for making sure that I stayed true to my promise, even if I wasn't in costume. Let's hope that 2019 is the year of the bombshell. At this point, I talked to a dear friend today, and she goes, I just know in my heart, this has been your year of letdowns. It has been your year of, you know what, you've been disappointed, but God has got this, and He's going to turn things around for you next year. So I'm hoping that's the case. And stay tuned, because like I said, there's a piece of paper I've got to locate, and I'm going to share some pertinent information with anybody out there in the single scene.